guys, Katie Willeen with Velours Floral Design. Welcome back. In today's video, we're gonna go over a few tips for when you go dress shopping, so stick around. The first category is going to be items to bring. So the very first one is going to be nude underwear. Preferably a seamless underwear would be great because that way any dress type that you try on, you're not showing through and it's not determining what you think of the dress because you wore the wrong underwear, which would be a bummer. The next thing is to bring different types of bras. Bring a strapless bra, bring something for if the dress is low in the front, bring something for if the dress is low in the back. That way you've got all of your bases covered. Obviously, if you don't have those, it's not the end of the world. You can get the idea from the dress, even if you do not have those bras. If you plan on staying out all day and made several appointments, bring comfy shoes. You can also bring a pair of heels and or flats, depending, so that you have different options of shoes. But definitely for the majority of standing around and going in and out of the dressing room, bring a comfy pair of shoes that are going to be nice on your feet, and then switch them out when you try on the dress, like in front of the mirror. That way you're not all day in those shoes. The next category when it comes to dress shopping is people who come along. My first tip is to bring people that make you feel beautiful and that don't pressure you about your body. This is a big deal for any woman, skinny or large. We all have a different body shape and we all have those things that we don't like about ourselves. And there's always those people out there that make us aware of those things that we don't like about ourselves. And those are the last people we want in the dressing room area. If at any point during this time that you're trying on dresses that you do feel pressured from somebody, a really simple thing to do is step back into the dressing room. Just excuse yourself politely, take some deep breaths in the dressing room to regather your thoughts, because if they're saying something negative about you in that dress, that's their opinion. And so you need to step away so that you can look at it yourself and get the feelings that you first had in the dressing room behind a curtain back, because you don't want those negative opinions to affect your initial response to the dress. So during this process, you want to stay in control over the entire dress trying on process, and how you can do that is asking for a specific question. So instead of just letting anybody and everybody give the critique that they want to give and sway you possibly, ask for what it is they're thinking is actually unflattering on you about that dress. Because a lot of times what you'll find out is the things that they don't like are a personal preference for them, not because it doesn't look good on you. So when you ask that specific question, like, hey, like, it doesn't look like you like this, what about it on me do you not like? And if it's something just completely personal, they'll be like, oh, it's too glittery. That's not a preference on you. That's, they don't like glitter on their dress. So you need to be able to distinguish those things and know that if they don't like something just in general or on themselves, a lot of times they'll project that onto you. And then the third thing I want to touch on is your mindset. Part of your mindset should be to be flexible with the style of the dress that you have in mind, because there are so many beautiful dresses. Myself and so many other women have gone in thinking once we wanted one style and come out with something completely different, and that's okay. That's how this process goes, and that's how it needs to go, because you want to find the dress that's perfect for you. And if you just hold on to this idea of one style, you might not find that dress, and it might become a very stressful process. So just be open to the idea that things might change and what you might want might change. The other thing to keep in mind is that it's not impossible that the first dress you try on, or that first fitting or session trying on, is when you're going to find your dress. That happened for me. I was just thinking to myself, oh, I'm gonna go in here and I'm just gonna try on to see what kind of style I like. and I end up walking out with my dress that day. So it's not impossible. It happens to a lot of women. So be prepared to pay for your dress that day. Have your budget in mind, and it's not impossible. So have fun. And the last thing is, how do you know that it's the dress for you? My gauge was, when I put it on, do I feel what my husband is going to see? Do I feel his reaction? Like, can I picture it in my mind? And that's what happened for me. I put it on and I was like, instantly, Jonathan's going to see me in this dress and he's gonna be floored. So that was my gauge for the feeling I wanted when I put on the right dress. And it was consistent. Like, as I tried it on, but it was like the second dress I tried on, guys. And so I was, in my mind, I was like, no, like, I'm gonna keep trying on dresses and there's gonna be more that I feel that way about. No, I tried on like 7 more dresses after that in that shop. And at the end of those 7 dresses, I was exhausted and I was like, nope, it was that first one. Like, why am I even trying anymore? Like, but I think the people with me were in the same boat. It was like, oh no, it was just the reaction because it was the second dress I tried on. I'm like, I'm gonna go try it on again, like, and see how I still feel. And when I returned to the dress after that whole time, I still felt the same way. So that's when I knew that was the dress that I needed to get. So just to recap, nude underwear, people that appreciate your body and have a flexible mind about the dress that you're going to get. And so those are my tips for you guys today. I hope this helps you. If you have any questions or feelings about trying on dresses, leave it in the comments below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and be sure to subscribe for more wedding tips and tricks and flower videos, and I will see you tomorrow.